Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome to So What If I Sew, or welcome back if you're a regular. I'm Jess and this is my channel all about sewing, dressmaking and all things stitch related. Now, because the weather is pretty horrendous, I've had to use an additional light in my sewing space. So if you see it in my glasses, I do apologise, it's very, very annoying. But it's better you literally couldn't see me before. So today we're going to be talking about my Make 9 and my sewing plans for 2022. So this is going to be a little bit shorter than the previous roundup of 2021 because I spoke about my last Make 9 in that video. If you haven't seen it, linked below. But today I just want to take you through the 9 patterns I'm going to be having a crack at this year, my plans and sort of why they've made it onto my list and why I'm doing the Make 9 again. So grab a cup of tea and let's have a chat. So the Make 9 challenge, for anyone who doesn't know, is all about picking 9 patterns that you want to make in that year. Now, you can have made them before and want to do it again. It can be a completely new pattern. It can be no pattern at all. It could just be a garment. I did that last year where I was like, I know I want to make a blazer, but I don't know what pattern. So I just put a sort of generic blazer on my list and then found a pattern. But it's a nice challenge. I know there's a challenge for everybody, I think. And the Make 9 works for me because I don't find it stressful. I find it's a nice sort of inspiration list and it makes me think as well. It's a valuable opportunity to consider what I need in my wardrobe, what I don't need, what gaps I found this year, and you know, maybe to explore some different pattern designers as well. They're pretty much all new to me. Some of them are patterns I've been lusting after. Some of them are patterns that I've been recommended by other people, and some of them are items I desperately need in my wardrobe. So hopefully we found a good mix. So I'm going to talk you through each of the patterns that I've picked. I think the big theme for me is making good quality basic items that are going to last and that fit my lifestyle. I think when I did my Make 9 last year, I'm happy with the things I picked, but I do think I could have been a bit more sensible to what I wear and what I actually need in my wardrobe. So for example, last year I had the Dawn jeans from Megan Nielsen on my list. Now I still need to make them, I didn't get a chance to last year, but they're not as high a priority because I'm doing pretty well for jeans, to be honest. So I've got the denim and I can afford to take my time doing it. The Jacqui Blazer has been carried over because I have the fabric, I have all of the notions, and I desperately need a blazer that fits me because all of my blazers look terrible on me and I do wear them for work a lot. So that's something I definitely need. So it's been carried over. The Dawn jeans, I've got the pattern, I've got the fabric, and I will make this year, but they're not going on my Make 9 because I don't need them as much as some other items. And I also don't want to pressure myself with that. The Jacqui Blazer is a massive project and it's definitely the most complex thing on the list. Anyway, let's talk through the patterns and I can say a little bit about each, my fabric plans and sort of why it's on the list. First up is the Sicily slip dress. This is a sewing Masin, I think we're sewing by Masin. It's a fabulous pattern. So many people have made it. I've watched people make it as wedding dresses, people make it, you know, as a going out dress, short, long, different sleeves, halter neck, all sorts of insane ways of doing it, and I love it. I mean that in a really positive way. And it's a pattern I've wanted to have a go at for quite a while. So I was bought it for Christmas by my sister and she paid for the copy shop printing as well. So I've actually got it and the plan is to make it in January and I'm going to make it in this fabric. So this one right here. This is a sort of, it looks silver on the camera, but it's actually like a lilac dove grey satin. It's from Rainbow Fabrics Kilburn and I think it'd look amazing with the drape for the cowl neck. You can already see in the fabric, it's absolutely like water. I love it. And I'm going to be 25 this year. My birthday is in January. If we're able to, I want to go out for dinner and a drink somewhere very fancy with Adam, and I would like to wear this. But I like making something that makes me feel pretty and makes me feel good. I am in my mid-20s, so while I want to make appropriate work things, I also want to make amazing mini dresses while I can, and, you know, appreciate my body. And part of that is 2 years at home. I do feel like I've not had the chance to actually look nice and wear nice things and sort of engage with that side of my personality. So yes, while I've spent 2 years basically in you know, trackies and a hoodie, this feels necessary. And I do feel as well that it's the kind of thing that if I make it right, I can just throw it on for a night out, if we're going to a wedding, you know, anything. I can just sort of chuck it on and it's sort of ready to go. But also a slip dress is something I feel you can dress up or dress down. Like I could put a long sleeve top under it and put it over, wear it with boots, or I can properly dress it up with like heels. And I could do with one in my wardrobe. I've never been able to buy one because I've always found them a little bit constricting in the bust, but I feel like if I make one, I'll be able to build in a bit more space, but also the pattern itself is, I think the neckline particularly has quite a big cowl, and that is ideal when you need more bust room. I love a cowl neck. You can create space without it looking, what's the word, pornographic. You don't end up like this, you know, it is still quite delicate. And that's not something, when you have a bigger bust, there's a lot of sort of those dainty dresses that don't look dainty on you. So I'd like to have a go and see if I can feel a bit like a princess in this, you know. And I can't wait. Hopefully I'll be able to go out for my birthday. Fingers firmly crossed, but you never know at the moment. So even if I can't, I'm going to be wearing this in the house with a bottle of champagne. That is the plan. Make 2 on the list is the Ebony Dress. So this is a closet core pattern. It's a swing dress or a swing top. There's a like a t-shirt version as well, and I can confidently say I think I'm probably going to wear both. I love a swing dress because, again, I feel very floaty. I don't have any fabric for it yet, but I'm thinking like a really lightweight viscose jersey or something very soft, very like floaty, but like ideal if I am bloated and I'm on my period, or, you know, going to an event where I want to eat a lot. Or I just want to be comfortable and smart. So I envisage making a couple of these. I will definitely make a black one so I can wear it to work, because that is the dream when you're working like 12-hour shifts and doing an event, but you still have to look nice, comfortable, understated, all black. Dream, absolute dream. So I'm really excited about that. Sewn on the Tyne actually recommended the Ebony to me, but I've seen lots of you make them as well and they do look gorgeous. So really excited about that one. There's a theme here. So I'm also going to be having a crack at the Closet Core Pietra Trousers. As I've mentioned on here before, Closet Core patterns work so well with my body type. So I'm hoping to get another pair of tried and tested trousers. I've made 2 pairs of the Nina Lee Portobellos. They are fantastic on me. But the Pietra, like, I love the detailing, I love the pockets, and they look like they'd flatter me. So if the trousers work, I would also like to have a crack at a pair of the shorts, because I hate wearing, I hate the way I look in ready-to-wear shorts, but I actually love wearing shorts, does that make sense? So I love, like, it's fantastic, but I do feel like because I've got quite a big hip to waist difference and like wider thighs and really like narrow lower legs and stuff, I just end up looking very strange, like very constricted in shorts, and they make me feel, they just don't make me feel great. But I actively love wearing like I love wearing something short without the leg. So I'm thinking a pair of high-waisted looser shorts, like so tight in the waist and then a little looser around the leg, could be really nice. And the Pietras look fantastic, so fingers crossed they look great on me, and we'll end up with another tried and tested. That would be quite nice. Pattern 4 is the Sew Over It Anderson blouse. This is on here for 2 reasons. Firstly, I think it would look really nice on me, the sort of loose wrap, the sleeves. Even though obviously I do want to make party dresses and look great, I do need work blouses and I need more. So I thought it would be a good one to try again, just to see if it, you know, if I like it and it's easy, I can make a couple and replace some of the ratty old H&M blouses in my wardrobe with something that fits and is comfortable and looks chic. And I've got plans for this. So also it's on here because I've never actually done any sew over it patterns, and I'd really like to. I love Lisa's style. I love a lot of the patterns. I don't know why, I've just never had a go. So that's the other reason it's on my Make 9, is I would like to try it. See, you know, see what the fuss is about. This one is carried over from last year's list, which are the Hudson Trackies, or Hudson pants, I think, from True Bias. I already have the pattern. I'm not entirely sure about the fabric yet, because I'd quite like, I talked about this in my last video, I'd like to make a co-ord set with like a Closet Core Mile End jumper and Hudson pants like matching. But I do really want to have a go at them because I need nice comfortable trackies. I've got a couple of pairs, but again, we're at that stage where some of them are wearing out, so I could do with some more. And I've heard it's a really good pattern and very easy, so I want to have a crack at it. But yeah, I'm unsold on fabric at the moment. Sorry if you can see me, it's because I've got my list here so I don't forget anything. So they're definitely on the list, just as comfy loungewear. And again, I would hope to replace some of the sort of rattier pairs in my wardrobe if I can make a nice set. So we'll see how we go, but I'm going to keep an eye out for cozy fabrics, potentially the January sales, see if there's anything coming up that looks good. And yeah, if you would like a sew along for this one, I don't know if it's interesting, but if you'd like a sew along for them, let me know in the comments, so I can sort of plan how I make them and when accordingly. This is one that everyone recommends to me and I've never tried, which is the True Bias Ogden Cami. Again, I actually feel, from my body shape, I look really nice in a sort of camisole top with jeans. I mean, it's a good option for everybody, but it's one I really like. And I'll be honest, actually, I only have one sort of floaty crepe camisole, and I bought it from New Look when I was 15, so nearly 10 years ago, and it's still going. It's still going strong, and it's the top I reach for, actually. Anytime, if I'm like, you know, if you pop in and people go, oh, let's go for a night out, and you're not really planning it and you suddenly need to look nicer, I grab that top. If I'm not sure and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to wear, I grab that top. So if the Ogden looks like it's the same line as that one, and if it is, fantastic. I can make about 4, because it's just useful to have, and it's useful to have a top you can reach for that makes everything look a little fancier. You know, if you've got jeans on, you put it on and suddenly you're in jeans in a nice top mode, which is ideal. But yeah, because I only bought one of those tops from New Look, and they don't really sell them anymore. If they do, they're not quite the same cut. So it would be really nice actually to be able to make a couple more. So lots of you love this pattern and I'm excited to give it a go. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm carrying over the Jacqui Blazer. I've got everything to make it, and actually I'm going to have a crack at finishing it in January. So I'm going to bring you at least two vlogs on it, if not more. And then I'll have a guest vlog to write as well for the Sewist Fabric Shop. I do need to get that done in January. I was meant to do it in November for her. I feel so bad, but life gets in the way. So I feel like January, while my job is never quiet, January is at least a bit quieter than it will be later in the year, and I will still very much be in wool and blazer season in January. So I'm going to crack through that this month, and I'm really excited, but also absolutely terrified. So you guys will definitely be coming with me on the journey of making that one, and the first video for that will hopefully be coming out next weekend. Possibly the weekend after, we'll see how we go, but I'm aiming for next weekend for the 12 video anyway, and then there'll be one 12 video in fitting, and then at least one if not two vlogs on actually making it. So I hope you enjoy those, and if you've got any questions about the Jacqui Blazer, let me know, pop them in the comments below and I'll make sure I answer them in that first video, or as we go along I'll keep a list. So I'm very, very nervous. but we can do it. We can get there just one piece at a time and be very, very careful when we cut the fabric. God, I'm absolutely terrified, but I really want to do it. And I know it's a closet core pattern. It's probably going to fit me really nicely. I have all the 12 fabrics. I just need to take a breath and do it slowly and not overthink it. We are almost there. So my second last pattern is again one I would like to make another version of. And this is the Harriet Bra from Cloth Habit. I've been saying I'm going to make this all year. I've got all of the materials to make it, bar one set of sliders I need. And I think the reason I haven't done it is because it requires concentration. I have made it before. I learnt to make a bra at a workshop at the new craft house. So I've got the pattern, I know it fits me, and I have done it before. It's just, it's not even difficult. Like, it'll take me a couple of hours. I just need the mental space to be accurate. And I think I'm going to do it in February. I think that's my plan. And hopefully I'll have a working printer by then, so I can print out a knicker pattern and make like a matching set, which I think would be really pretty. But yeah, it's going to happen. And I've just sort of put it on my Make 9 to remind me to make sure I make at least one this year, because they fit me so well. They fit so comfortably. And the fact that it's a bra that I've not had to pay 50 quid for is just, it's just exceptional. So really excited. I loved my first one, absolutely adored it. I just need to put a new wire actually in my first one, and then it'll be ready to go again. Oh, I've just realised I need spray interfacing starch thing. I must put that on my list. Sorry, this really is real time, and I'm not going to edit that out actually, because if you're doing the pattern, I think it was spray interfacing maybe, or spray glue we used at the new craft house. It works really well when you're working with like really fine layers of lace and stuff. So, you know, if you've not heard of that, I'll try and link something below of what we used if I can find it. All materials for that bra have already been bought from Sew Your Own Wardrobe, who are fantastic for lingerie supplies. So I've linked them below as well. And my final make of this year is something I'm making again. It's the Vogue V095 Jumpsuit. And I've put the picture up when I introduced this segment of the one I've already made. I love it. It is a beautiful garment and it fits me wonderfully. So why am I making another one? Well, I talked about this in my December plans and my sort of future plans. This year I graduate from my master's degree that I've been doing part-time while working for the last 2 years. I've now got 8 months of a dissertation, which starts in January and I hand in like end of August. And I want to celebrate my graduation in a me-made outfit. I do. So my graduation's in November and I'm going to make that again in these fabrics. So the main jumpsuit will be made in this amazing burgundy crepe. I will definitely need to buy more. But this is from my local fabric shop, so that should actually be okay. So this is a lovely crepe. It's pretty much fully opaque. You can see some form through it, but that's okay because this garment is lined anyway. So I'll get more of this to make the lining. So we'll have, this will be the trousers and the bodice, but I'm going to change the neckline a little bit. I'm going to make the neckline a little bit lower. Just not by much. At the moment it's like up there, so just like about that probably. And I'm going to kind of slim this the shoulder a little bit as well. And then this is going to go over this for the bodice. And I'm going to make 3/4 length sleeves out of this, so it'll just be the lace on my skin, like that. And then the lace will mirror the bodice. So I'll make another version of the bodice, pop that on top, and then that'll go to the waist, and then this, it will just be this on the trousers. I thought of this last month and I can't wait. Also my gown, as I think I mentioned this in a previous video, the stripe on my gown is burgundy as well for my MA, so why not? It would be an absolute crying shame not to. So I'm very excited about that. I've already made it once. What do I need to remember? I need to remember to stay calm. I need to remember that that crepe is going to be slippery as anything. So clips, not pins, I think, because yeah, pins fall out of that, I've discovered. And I've never sewn with that sort of lace before. So again, taking my time, I think, is the way to go. But I'm not too worried because I have made it before, and I made it in like 2 days very quickly with no preparation whatsoever. So it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I just need to not get in my own head. But it's on my Make 9 because I'm really excited, and I wanted to put it there to make sure I do. I remember that's my plan, because sometimes when you're stressed you go, oh, I need to buy a dress for this, and they go, no you don't, you're making one. But also because it'll be a challenge, because it's me hacking a pattern to be a little bit different and to fit me and to celebrate a massive achievement. So I hope you've enjoyed this whistle stop tour through my Make 9 for 2022. I'm sure I will make lots of other things along the way. This on the mannequin beside me is a hack of the Size Me Sewing VN dress. I'm taking out the middle panel and I'm just making it with one skirt rather than 2 layers in this amazing fabric from Lush Cloth. This LED is still on the mannequin because it needs to be understitched from the facings, and it needs all of its seams finishing on the overlocker. And then we'll clear all of this off and we'll get going on our plans for this year. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy following along with me for another year. And thank you again to everybody who's followed me, who subscribes, who comments, who likes, who watches. You're all wonderful, and I am delighted to be going into another year being part of this fantastic community. So have a wonderful 2022 everyone, and I look forward to seeing you next weekend for the first, fingers crossed, vlog in my Jacqui Blazer series. Until then, have a great New Year's Day, and I'll see you guys next time.